In this video, we're going to take a very quick look at frames and paths. We're going to do that quickly because the tutorials that Prezi provides will generally handle this more eloquently than I will, and they'll also keep them current, which I may or may not do. So frames allow you to zoom to a specific area within your Prezi, and that might be a group of elements rather than single elements. Right now, if we take a look at where I'm going to target adding my frame, it's going to be within the graphic organizer. You can see as I move the cursor around, rectangles show up where the cursor is, and that shows you where a frame is. That'll bring you in to different parts of the graphic organizer. Down here, it zooms right from the big graphic organizer into elements within the little graphic organizer, and I'd like to have an intermediate stop in there. So I'm going to add a frame. There are a few different kinds of frames. There's bracket frames, circle frames, rectangular frames. I'm going to choose the hidden frame so that it doesn't clutter the image, and just draw it just like that. And there we have it. And now when I go to play mode and I click here and here, a little herky-jerky, but there we are. It zooms in to the my target, and then within that you can go in further. Alright, so that's a frame, and now the path you can see in a couple of different ways. The path stops are shown here, and that is what I programmed in to this earlier in the template. I don't think I've added any stops since I've been working on the customization of that template to make it specific to the whirlpool. And there's the second way you can look at it is by doing that. This is probably, this kind of all over the place is not the best way to go. Probably it's probably smoother to go through in a specific order you want to. If I click somewhere right now, it'll add that to the end. So there is stop number 14, which is reasonable for where that might go, but I think it might be better if it goes before the graphic organizer, and you can just click and drag. Simple enough, and you can see that the change in order followed up here. You can also add stops by dragging this to, say, here or something, which is not really what I want to do, so I'm just going to take that out. Very simple editing, very intuitive, I think more straightforward than other presentation software. So that's my word on paths and frames.